Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Appreciate you coming out. We're going to revisit this Bolens slash Murray one more time. This happens to be a 2014. This is the Bolens model number, the 11 Alpha Dash Bravo Oscar Bravo Lima 765. We had messed with this during a rainstorm on the last video, and what the deal was is I had the original Bolens deck and engine. The engine was kaput, so I found this Murray long shaft engine. We threw it on, hence the Murray recoil cover there, 4.5 horsepower, the 450E. So we didn't have much success on the last video. I had gone through this thing and did a couple of things, cleaned the carb. What we ended up with a rough running engine. It was running rich. So I put you kids to bed. I messed with this quite a bit. I had, first of all, taken the carb off a couple times, and that was kind of a nightmare. Not because I took it off, because I was using some spare cartridges, stuff that I had already used. I had a feeling that this engine had been messed with before because the jet was oversized, the little brass main jet. So I threw a couple different used cartridges on, and still running the same way. So I should have went with an original cartridge, like one of these 5-packs I just got from AliExpress. So these aren't very much, under $5, $3 to $5 for a 5-pack. So that's that. I recommend, if you're using AliExpress or Temu, just to use your desktop. Don't download their apps onto your cell phone, because there's been some question about privacy issues. I use my desktop to order, and I order everything using PayPal as the payment system, and have not had an issue. But I hear through the grapevine there may be issues of privacy using Temu's app on your phone. I don't know much about AliExpress if they have issues too, but I just play it safe and use desktop with PayPal as my payment method. So if you wanted to go with a new carb, here's the carb number. I got these in a 10 pack a while back on Fleabay. So you'll get another replacement aftermarket carb, and they'll give you a couple of gaskets here to go with it. So I bought a 10 pack. I had noticed the seller only had 10 left, so I put it in offer. I think I got these for $6 or $7 each. He sold me the last 10 he had. 591160. So I figured, what can I do to rectify this? Let me get my cheat sheet off the handlebar. This was a $10 unit, by the way. So I had kind of come back to this today. I was plowing through some stuff. Literally, we'll talk about plowing here. Freddie the farmer had this Murray. We'll discuss that. So I had messed with this and then wrote some notes because it got too late, and I put this thing to sleep. I put down, maybe try another carb. I had already adjusted the valves, tried a second spark plug. I had taken the flywheel off. Keyway looked fine. Not sure, question mark. So I got to thinking about it. I thought, well, I recently worked on this Murray. This is a 2019 Murray. Freddie the farmer had this. I got this from the same scrapper. He had plowed into something on that end, and this end's even worse. It's almost a 90 degrees. So I put a new blade on this thing, and this thing runs. So I says, why don't I take the carb off of this, since it's a 450E, I know it runs, and switch it over to the Murray 450E. And so I just did that a few minutes ago. Switch carbs out. Now this thing is running rough, and it was running fine before. Move that carburetor over to the Murray. Murray runs fine now because I brought the carburetor over to this, moved this one over to this. So what I'm going to do is eliminate the carb on this 2019. I'm going to put another carb on, but before I do, I'll open it up and open up the cartridge a little bit more, the main jet, and mess with that. Here comes my scrapper, actually. So I'm going to cut this short. Scrapper that delivers just showed up unannounced, so I'll come back to you on this. Let me see what he's got for me. I don't see any mower handles, so we may not have a mower, but he does have a beach bicycle on board. So let me come back at you. Tip your waitress and wait staff. Hold on.